All right, so we want to do a couple stories tonight. Hey, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well.
Hey, guys.
We did record with Knowledge Fight tonight, so that'll be releasing on Monday. So we just recorded with them. We just got off the intertubes with them, hanging out with them. So it should be a lot of fun. We are going to be doing a story though, so we wanna do this Mark Taylor one. Ian, can you throw it up on the big screen there? So this is Mark Taylor says Patriots may take, and Patriots is in tiny quotes there. I don't know if you can see that. Patriots in tiny quotes may take, quote, matters into their own hands, end quote, if Trump doesn't arrest Democrats soon. So this is Mark Taylor from his, this is actually, what's that show that he was on with the guy that looks like a ghost? The Mick Files.
The Mick Files, yep.
Mick Files, yeah. So he's on the Mick Files, talking to the Mick, and so here we go. We're going to play it. I'm going to skip over their disclaimer, mostly. There we go.
But you can't go in and start arresting a lot of these people right now because it would look like he was a dictator trying to arrest his opposition during the election.
I mean,
everyone would look like a dictator.
No, I mean, like, and this would be the only indicator that he was a dictator. There wouldn't be any other indicators whatsoever.
I love it, like, the whole time that he wasn't arresting people, he was just about to. And now the reason he's arresting people is because he can't. Because, like, the optics are bad. Really?
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
Not arresting because Donald Trump is refraining from doing something because the optics are bad.
Right.
I wouldn't want to look authoritarian. Says Donald Trump about himself. What?
Yeah. This is a guy who's like, no, both sides of the white supremacy argument are good.
Right. This is a guy who, like,
that guy
cleared out all the fucking, like, legitimate First Amendment protesters in front of the fucking White House so we could stroll across the lawn and have a photo op.
For optics, right? He did bad optics for good optics. Yeah, he traded them off.
God damn.
That's the problem.
The day after he wins, Katie barred the door. All bets are off.
Who's Katie?
She's
she's
the only one with the bar for the door.
Katie Barr. It's Bill Barr's wife or something, right?
Oh,
Katie
there
Barr
you
the
go.
door.
Katie Barr. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so here's the thing, Cecil.
Yeah.
And I can't even stomach the notion of saying it. Oh, swear to God.
I can't wait to hear you say it. Yeah, this would be perfect.
If he wins,
God,
November 4th, we got to play this clip again. Because Katie Barr the day after, right? That's it.
Right, yeah.
It's happening the day after. If he doesn't win, the thing is, like, even if he loses, shouldn't he do this? What does he have to lose at that point?
Right, yeah.
So, like,
they're going to
November 4th. It's it, right? It should be it.
If you think Mitch McConnell's done approving judges in fucking November, you're wrong.
January, right? Exactly.
You're wrong. Yeah.
Right. If you think he's done signing executive orders November through January, you're fucking high.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Off at this point. And I think that's probably when you'll probably see some of the most action. Now, will they make a few arrests between now and then? They better do something. Can't wait too long because we don't want a civil war starting because the Patriots are fed up with this man.
Yeah, they're going to fucking deflate the ball or whatever.
You can't. Here's the thing. You've got to get Goldilocks in there. You can't do it too soon. You can't do it too late. You've got to do it at the perfect time. That's why, because it's so hard. Trump is a 4D chess master, but even this is hard for him, Tom. This is difficult. Trying to decide when to do the mass arrests. You don't spring this on people. Do you have to send someone to save the date if you're going to mass arrest them, do you think?
Well, otherwise,
like,
how do you know
60 days out?
Yeah.
Right, you don't know. You don't know.
What's the etiquette on that? If you arrest somebody and then they get out like in less than a year, like you have to give the arrest back. Is it like, okay, all right, fine. You know,
exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you send them an arrest +1? Can they bring a +1 to the mass arrest? You know, do you automatically invite their spouse?
They got arrested. I didn't even know what to register for. Well, I'll take sex offender. Actually, I registered it for sex offender.
Yeah. Tell me that guy on the right doesn't look like a fucking registered sex offender. Jesus Christ.
Seriously, looks like a pedo priest. Like he wears like a black shirt with the white shirt underneath it to even make it look like the collar and everything.
If you're in the back, you're in some place after hours, and this guy comes in the bathroom and pees next to you in a stall, you think you're in Phantasm. You're just like, no, I'm gonna fucking die in a few minutes. There's gonna be a floating ball that's gonna hit me in the face. Yeah, no, it's fucking terrifying.
Somebody's asking, are the Democrat mass arrests coinciding with the pedophile mass arrest? I think they're the same. They're all the same, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. No, I think there's a mix and match.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. This is a pick'em.
Bogo.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a pick'em, and it's a big trough, so you can pick them. It can be for voter suppression. It can, or not voter suppression, voter fraud, because they don't believe in voter suppression. They believe in voter fraud. That's what they commit all the time. So it's voter fraud, pedophilia. What else would it be? I guess it would be sedition is another thing. So there's a bunch of things you can pick. Right. Yeah. Maybe there's like a spinny board, like one of those, like when you walk into a store and you get up to 10% off. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now I guess being a scientist is sedition, right? That's where we're at now. I'm sure you saw that story where I guess if you're a CDC scientist or you're, in any way in opposition to the administration, that's seditious. That's kind of interesting because it sounds so Khmer Rouge-like. Like when the Khmer Rouge was like, yeah, if you're a doctor or an intellectual or you wear glasses, we're going to take you out into a field and beat you to death with an axe handle. Like it's sedition. That's true. It's like now it's sedition to be, a scientist that disagrees with the administration. That's not terrifying.
No, it's not scary at all.
Yeah,
no,
not at all.
No, I'm glad we live in very calm times to reassure me too. So, yeah.
A warning about this. The Patriots are fed up. I'm not going to mention who it is, but it was a very well-known and reputable military type of Twitter account.
You wouldn't know him. He's from Niagara Falls. You wouldn't know him, but he and I totally did it. We did it. He and I. Yeah.
It's a very reputable Twitter account. That's the world we're living in right now, guys. That's how fucking awful this is. Yeah, look, I'm not going to say his name, but that is a reputable Twitter account. Holy fuck. Just fucking kill yourself right in the face now. A reputable military-type Twitter account.
Yeah. It's a really deep children's book. It's very deep.
Military. What is a military-type Twitter account, Cecil? Is it like, does it have a camouflage check mark next to it? What the fuck does that even mean? Whoa. I didn't even see it.
I know. It goes on Twitch and recruits kids to go into the military. That's a military type Twitter account.
Yeah. God.
That put out a statement from an ex-veteran that was basically putting the warning out that you guys better get your stuff together, or because if we take matters into our own hands to take back this country, it ain't going to be good. And see, that's what I've been warning about.
Well, then why would you do it? Like, if it's not going to be good, why would? Yeah, look, man. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna fuck some shit up. I'm not even good at this. I just look, if you don't fucking make dinner, I'm gonna make dinner, and I'm basically poisonous. Like I never wash my hands. I just took a shit. You don't want me to do this. What in the world does that even mean? Oh, hey, don't make me do it. I'll fuck it up. I'll throw some fucking reds in with the whites, if you know what I mean. Fuck you. That's how bad I'll do it.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
I'm going to take
because if they're waiting.
Tom, please do it. Can you do it already? Jesus.
I should be in charge. I'll just show up and just yell at everybody. Just
too long. The veterans, I got a couple veteran friends of mine. One of them, he said, we have 14 million veterans that can walk into combat today. Think about that.
Okay.
I thought about it, and that means that we're an imperialist war machine that has waged war my entire life. That's what that means, Mark Taylor. It certainly doesn't mean anything fucking flattering, that's for sure.
Also, like, you have 14 million veterans. Well, I mean, some of them are fucking old, first of all, but also, like, you know what I mean? Like, some of them are just like, the fucking, but like, you have 14, it's not like they can walk into combat. They could go in combat when they were part of the armed forces, but now that they're out of the armed forces, they're just that neighbor guy with a gun in a gun cabinet. That's like, they're not like ready for war at all times because once they were ready for war, that's not how that works. They don't let them keep the tanks, guys. They don't let them go home, grab yourself a Bradley fighting vehicle on your way out.
You got to check it out like the library. They have his punch card where you just check it out for the weekend to go home. But also, doesn't this presume that all veterans are on that side, right? And we know that's not true. We know that's not true. We hear from vets all the time that say that, that they hate Trump, and that many people that they are in service with currently hate Trump, and that they totally don't like this administration. So it presumes, and I don't know if his figure is even correct, so I don't know. But even if it was, like, let's say that is a true figure, that necessarily means that there's 14 million of them that are just like, yep, I'm ready to go. We all signed Trump on our last ballot, and we're all ready to go kill our brother who lives in a blue state because Trump said so. Right, yeah. Like, it's just like, okay, well, I guess I'm at war now again? Like, I thought I quit that job. Yeah. You're done with that job. Why would you want that job again? That's a shitty job the first time you have that job. Yeah, you paid me shit before, and now you're going to pay me. You're not going to pay me at all to do this. Yeah. I'd like to go to war for free. Said nobody ever in all the history of time. Even when we draft people, we still have to fucking pay them. Exactly.
Country. I have warned that if they wait too late, if we're not careful, if they don't show something that justice is coming, at least show the patriots that justice is coming, it will buy some time until the election.
God, has he been talking about this? How long, Tom, has he been talking about this? Well, that's the thing. Even Mark Taylor is getting fucking bored with the waiting. All these guys, for 3.5 years, they've had the same, like, it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Look, fucking pop already. You're chafing me. Like, what the fuck? At a certain point, you get a little bored. You're like, what's on TV? You've been rubbing up against me for a while here. It's just like we're not even having a good time. No one's having a good time. We're just like grunting at each other at some point. What the fuck? But that's where we're at. We're at 3.5 years with nothing happen. Even Mark Taylor is getting bored of this shit. He's like, look, something's got to fucking give. Otherwise, I just look like the asshole here. And that can't be the truth. I wouldn't want to look like the asshole. Well, I mean, there's been how many of these people? Got to be 4 of them, Tom, that have been talking about this for, Jesus, they've been talking about this for years. At this point. 2 or 3 years. God damn. Well, like, are they not bored? Like, fucking Liz Crokin started talking about this when she still had the right number of fingers. Yeah. Like, this has been going on so long, she can't even fucking count to 10 anymore reliably. She's got to borrow some toes. She's into the fucking piggies just to get to 10. 8.5, 9. Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, she's at like 7 3/4 or whatever she's at right now. Oh, tragedy. Fuck. So let's see. What do we got? We got a couple other stories we can cover. Let's look at chat for a minute. See what's going on. I can't scroll in this chat. That's what I don't like. I don't like the other chat. If you don't catch it, it's gone. Yeah, because there used to be. Remember the other chat where we would be on the other thing? It would be easier to scroll. This chat.
I can scroll back really far.
That's great.
Well, that's because you're the fucking person in charge.
Fucking dungeon master or whatever you're fucking.
I can't do anything.
No, it doesn't. I can't interact with it in any way. I can't type in it. I can't scroll in it. As soon as a comment is gone, it's just gone forever.
Highlight it, and that's about it. Fix his chat, Ian. Someone says, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin's on our side.
Kevin's on our side.
Dissonance says, I like the fact that in less than 5 minutes, 2 assholes from Chicago have effectively torn this entire situation to shreds and shown it has only no teeth, but it is laughable.
Okay, now read all the rest of them that I missed.
Do you want me to read the rest
just read all of them?
Okay, I'm going to sit here.
The mass arrest of the father Bright's Great Pumpkin.
Read it with some enthusiasm.
Like
I'm not feeling this right now, Ian.
No,
come on.
Yeah, no, hold on, Ian. Ian, I want to do like an audio thing. Can you change your voice a little for each one? Can you just do like, yeah.
Can you do one like an NPR poetry reading?
Yeah, do one like a dwarf.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I can do. Just have us some reverb.
Oh, there we go.
Who is Justice and why is he coming?
Perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
That's great.
Who liked Ian's commercial this last week? If you liked it, write I love Ian in the chat.
Gary's commercial.
I'm sorry, Gary's commercial. You got to write I love Ian in the chat if you do it. If you liked it. It's only a few people who listen to the show in this chat, so we might get like 2 or 3 people. Ian's commercial was the best.
Look at that.
Ian's commercial was
really
the best.
Like it,
okay, Michelle.
.com/shop.
Michelle says, I actually like Ian's lack of enthusiasm. I don't want to kink shame Michelle, but you're on your own with that one.
and if you have a lack of enthusiasm, you can go to adamandeve.com and you can get some enthusiasm. All you have to do is shop their products, type in Gloria checkout. You'll get 50% off almost any item and then free shipping. They'll ship it right to your door, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And Ian is the one who tells you about it all the time. So go to adamandeve.com, Gloria checkout. What does that say? Does Ian work for SGU too? Ian, are you cheating on us?
Ian, absolutely not.
That is.
Ian, I want to know. I want to look at your phone. Hand me your phone, Ian. I want to look at your phone.
I want to look at your phone. Why do you always take that into the shower, Ian?
I hear they have an Ian, and he's very attractive, but that's all I have heard.
So tell me who your favorite SGU person is, Ian, that you know.
Yeah.
Personally.
And then tell us who your favorite host of Cognitive Dissonance is.
From Stargate
Fucking
Universe.
I swear to God.
Anybody?
It's going to be Gary.
That's be the only safe answer. It's so great.
It is. This Gary is the only safe answer.
Oh, what is Ian's OnlyFans account? What is his OnlyFans account?
Oh yeah, what is your OnlyFans, Ian? Tell me about your
don't
OnlyFans.
know what you're talking about.
Is that where you do speed runs at Dance Dance Revolution?
Naked with microphones.
If you do it naked, you could use another digit on the pad when you do that, so it works. It works good. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Ian's kink shaming.
We do need to get Cara Santa Maria back on the program again.
We should. It's been a long time. She's a great guest.
She was a really, really good, really good guest for sure.
There's a lot of people here that are loving your new program, your Season Liberally. Your cooking show. A lot of comments.
Yeah, you guys want to check it out. Season Liberally at YouTube. You guys can check it out. There's a bunch of videos that posted, and I just posted one last week, and I'm posting a new one this week. I made my traditional bread, but I also tried to make a different type of bread that was also really simple, one pot bread by Jacques Pepin. So check it out. It's gonna post. I don't know if it's gonna post Friday. I wanted to post Friday, but some of the footage I shot. What's crazy is like I'm learning how to use a camera at the same time, right? So I'm not really good at video. I don't really know. And so I'm trying to learn how to use a camera at the same time. And shooting dough and like flour is really, really difficult because it fucking just is blindingly bright. And it's almost everything we film, because if you get me in the shot, I'm properly white balanced, but then you look at the shot and it's just blown out. And so now we have to refilm one of our specific pieces that we did because the daylight that was coming in through the window was just too bright for the whole thing, and it just ruined almost a lot of the footage. So
same problem when people try to film me. Like, it's the same problem. I throw up all the white balance. It's just, it fucks the whole thing up. I can't.
And I do want to throw a shout out to Russell, who helped me put he was the one who did all the work on the intro, outro, and transitions. Russell did all that work. I traded him money for it, but he did all the work. So he was, and he actually contacted me through this. So yeah, I don't have enough lighting. I just brought lighting kit home, so I'm going to try to do that with lighting. But the daylight was just not good enough. So yeah.
Somebody said the brown butter bar cookies said, "Holy dick tits, they're amazing." I've never heard "holy dick tits" before,
dude.
So
seriously,
I've eaten a lot. I've eaten my weight in those things. They're delicious.
Those are really good. Those are really, really good. Yeah.
They're
those are just outstanding.